Hey, from Vero Beach, Florida. I'm in the downtown. Just want to take an opportunity. I have some time on my hand. And I've been wanting this year to document and record more of just the different cities in Florida and the Southeast that I encounter and walk with you, talk with you, give you all a form of education and entertainment. But I'm over here by this painting in Vero Beach. I just put it in my Instagram story, painting on one of the buildings in downtown. I want you guys to enjoy it. I'm going to walk to downtown. Hopefully you see some restaurant partners with Uber Eats and Postmates that I do work with. And maybe you can see some opportunities for business to business or business to consumer shipping with Roadie that I do. Either way it goes, I want you guys to enjoy it. Walk with me, talk with me. Some of you may have heard of Vero Beach or Florida's Treasure Coast. I want to give you guys a walkthrough. That's a Florida Highwayman landscape art gallery. Something really legendary to the area here. Like they literally, the name is fitting. These people were, you know, you hear of a scratch kitchen. These people were scratch artists. There's people, everyday people that were painters, and that was a way of them earning revenue. They would sell this beautiful art that they put together. And I'm walking by some new buildings, some newer buildings here at downtown Vero. This is a fast sign store, host and vine restaurant. Really nice. Check that patio out. So if you ever come into Vero for a family gathering, a wedding, any of that right there, they're showing their partnership. So if you wonder why I do what I do, we're in an age where you should market, you should sell. Don't feel like you're doing a bad thing for telling people what it is you do and sharing the opportunities you have around you. So I'm just walking. I got time today. Getting car maintenance done. I got time today. So just walking through. This space is for rent. If you want to be in downtown Vero Beach, there's Taco Dive in Vero. Just so you guys know, Taco Dive is with Postmates. You can use that $100 credit. How you doing, sir? All right. Just walking through, guys. Walking through. And you have the Taco Dive of downtown Fort Pierce, Taco Dive of downtown Vero Beach, which you just saw, and Taco Dive out in Tradition, Florida, which is a neighborhood in Port St. Lucie. So over here, a couple stores and restaurants here, but I'm gonna give you all the walkthrough. Vero Beach, I got time to do it. This is like when you saw me in Winter Park. I believe that was last week. Walking through. This plaza is called Town Plaza. So I see a pottery store there, wine store called Painted Frog, pottery, the Laura Jackson Foundation. I don't yet know who that is, but that's great when somebody is doing good work. I look forward to stepping my game up too. Help people out. Have something that goes on. It says the Laura Riding Jackson Foundation. Okay. This is a writer's workshop. That's great. And Carmine and Lucia's Fine Olive Oils and Balsamics. I believe I bought some of that before. Downtown Vero. I believe it was Hibiscus Festival or some kind of downtown gathering. There's Bachi breakfast and lunch here. So many places, y'all. I haven't done it all. That's why it pays for me to take a walk. Nah. Thank you. And there's the Prima Pizza and Pasta, Main Street Jewelers, Jekyll's Basement, Villains, Monsters, and More. Heroes. I wonder if it's a comic store. Beneduce Realty. Real estate office. We're back across the street. You see that art sign there. Gallery 14. Being that I've done some promotional modeling work, I know what it's like when I'm in downtown Miami. It's like this. It's like this. It's just what's missing is the heartbeat of people walking down the street, like a lot of people. the overpasses, and just a lot more variety of retail and restaurants. But that's what downtown landscapes are looking like throughout Florida. I can't speak for the whole nation. I mean, whereas I've been in the past 2-3 years, but here's Southern Social. Follow Southern Social on Instagram. Some more Vero Beach artwork here. I'll take a look at it too. Yeah, man. But follow Southern Social on Instagram. Some real deep tones in this artwork. Real deep tones. Florida citrus, hibiscus. Some more Florida citrus here. There's a heart. Atria and ventricles. So, for all you all who have studied your anatomy and physiology, atria and ventricles. The top of the heart, we're talking atria, and we're talking those valves where you see the oranges. But I'm no expert, but I've been in the class, and like when you understand the body, you got those valves. You got the aortic semilunar valve, the pulmonary semilunar valve. So you got ASV, PSV. So for all you all taking care of your body and you want to know why, get deeper into the why, understand your heart very important. And this cardiopulmonary circuit, that's important, y'all. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of that, like not as a fear or a scare thing, but when you look at a heart in art, or if you ever look at a coloring book for anatomy and physiology, understand there's a part of your body with the heart. I'm not for certain which is which, but part of it is sending it down and part of it is taking in. That's what the ASV and the PSV is. That's about all I can tell you. You know, I'm not the professor right now, but just walking across. This is 14th Avenue downtown. Going crosswise is 19th, but this is 14th, the north-south. But that was beautiful art though, showing that heart. Some more real estate there, Dale Sorensen Realty. Walking downtown, guys, walking downtown. Walking today. Dale Sorensen Realty. Dale Sorensen Real Estate. And Lifestyle Powered Homes. Hi there. How y'all doing, everybody? This is the Seminole Courtyard. Different businesses in here. Walking through. Popular place at Vero Beach across the road over there is the Blue Agave. Popular place. People like to hang out there. So much I want to try myself. So much I want to try myself. See what it is. I like food. I like people. I like music. Check it out myself. Walking through, but there's so much opportunity out here. Vero Beach being on the Atlantic coast of Florida, very visited place. People sometimes visit here seasonally. But some people who they're wealthy, they have a home here. You know, they may live in the Caribbean, they may live in the Midwest, they may live in the Northeast, but they have a home here. That's what hard work does, y'all. And some people, they like it so much, this becomes home. Becomes home. People like to get out and about and enjoy this place. It's nice. Small town, but it's got enough of what you see in a developed suburb as we know it in America, and enough of what you might see in a college town. Like as I'm walking down here, you may feel what it's like when you walk in around the University of Florida. You're walking through a college town of some sort. But a small town, all ages. You have children and young adults. You have adults in my age group, 20s, 30s, definitely 40s. They live life here. It's a good place to reside. There's access to a lot of places. Check out this art though. Check out this seafood feast. Barbara Sharp. Look at Barbara Sharp. It's nice. Very nice, very nice. MSVB Studios and Gallery. Art Lessons and Gallery. And that's what it is. Main Street, Vero Beach. MSVB. MSVB Studios and Gallery. Main Street, Vero Beach. Real nice. Ladies, come do some unique shopping here. You know, all that. littlefreelibrary.org. Take a book, return a book. For you avid readers, check that out. How about that? That's why I pay for me to get on my foot. Get on my feet. Get on my feet. Get out here and foot patrol as I learned the terminology in college. Just walking through. Walking's good for you. Island Images. Classes, workshops, tours, gallery, studio. The Barefoot Cafe. Alright. And there's a court back here, part of the 19th court, Florida's 19th Circuit, 19th Judicial Circuit. There's a court back that way in this downtown. The Pueblo Arcade. Now you see arcade, don't think video game. Like this is something that my mother told me. She was excited about it. We have an arcade building in downtown Fort Pierce. Arcade is more like in the 1900s and possibly originating in the 1800s. I don't know the whole history. It's where you go to shop. It's where you go get some clothes. It's where a dining place would be. So you see arcade, it don't always mean we're going to go play some virtual reality. We got the Buckingham Wheeler Agency Insurance. And you have the Bureau Press Journal and TC Palm. TC Palm is our local news distributor, one of the big ones. Rourke Educational Media. Just walking through, looking at the companies and all of that. But this part right here, they'll have this street blocked off for the Hibiscus Festival. Part of Vero Beach's history. There's this park right here. There's a restaurant on this corner around here. I've tried it before. It was good. They had a seafood platter of sort. That's the Edgewood Eatery. It was called something else the last time I was there. I think it was off the rail, off the edge, or something like that. But because there's a railroad back there. So the Rotary has their stamp here, this fountain. But these oak trees, like Vero Beach is kind of on the cusp of South and Central Florida. So it started to look more like Ocala, Gainesville. You're going to see these oak trees and mossy oak, you know? Hey guys, how y'all doing? Yeah, the Vero Heritage Center. Right here, the Heritage Center. And this is about where the Hibiscus Festival usually is. They have an event there. Food trucks come out. You know, like I've been telling you guys, I noticed a trend when I became a graduate, you know, of my undergrad back in 2008, 2009. During the last recession, I noticed people on how they looked at things besides being a productive working person. I feel like I came from the era where it was family vacation and road trip and home ownership, things of that sort, was what adulting was. You know, I didn't hear adulting till 2015. Shout out to Kelly O'Rourke, WBFF, my friend in Canada. Shout out to her. I can't adult today, which, you know, it was a trending topic, but I remember I first mentioned. Shout out to her. But how you doing, brother? Doing good. So I feel like adulting prior to that 2008, 2009 was more like home ownership, family vacation, more like road trips. This is my point of view. But I feel like in 2008, 2009, it became more of travel, but we talking passport. Folks wanted to become a globetrotter, which sometimes, from speaking to friends and family, it costs less than domestic travel. This is Pocahontas Park here. Pocahontas coming. So people became more about the travel and the food trucks and the craft brewery. So when you're walking downtown, some of your finest real estate projects are something of the nature of a brewery or a restaurant that has the concept of scratch food or taco, like the Taco Tuesday trend, or Build-A-Burger, or Burger Night, and sometimes there's a series of game nights, and I feel like that's what pumped our economy, from what I observed, pumped our economy up, because I'm saying that because we can make it during a reset like this. You just have to look for what's next. So when it comes to investing, when it comes to there's this business you dreamed of doing, if you get yourself in position, be mindful of people actually go do things. They went and did things when I was, younger, before those 20s. Like I say, road trip, home ownership, my family vacation. Nothing wrong with that. I think the family vacation, the road trip stands. But what emerged as part of why people work hard, why they seek a good career, why they seek to have their money and credit in a good standing, they just want to, between Thursday and Sunday, go out and about, if they're single, go out and about. And these places facilitated the food truck event or the food truck park or those concept of restaurants, because you can see the fine real estate on it. Like, it may not be the biggest town, like that look good. When I walk by Post and Vine, and when I come back by whatever that is, you'll see what they put into it. The metal fence, the aluminum fence, and nice paint job, and the way the patio is laid out. Because when it comes to a college football Saturday, a March Madness, given the Florida weather, it's pleasant. You can sit out there, whether you want to be in the restaurant or you want to be out there. It's a good place to connect and free yourself up, We all work hard. But that's just how some people hang out. But I also saw the emergence of CrossFit. Had never really heard of it. And also saw other things like the hard exercise work and the Orange Theory Fitness and the cycle bars, Ruckus Cycle, all those places like that. Some of these boxing clubs, they have been here. But I noticed that's what people did. Like on the health and fitness side, there was that, which is what we saw most ambitious young people. It's why we would want to move to the West Coast. Whether we from the Southeast or the Midwest or something like that, we wanted to go to California or Washington State. Great places, jobs, But that migration, you all, there's so much that could be done with. I've never been to Arizona, but I'm just listening to what Grant Cardone and what Jared Grant say on their shows with their company. I'm in Florida. I'm born and raised in Florida. I went out of state for my undergrad, but I noticed the migration. There's just so much that can be done with Florida and Georgia and South Carolina and Tennessee and Texas. And I hear about Arizona. Don't want to miss anybody's state, but these are the states that I hear that got some potential. I hope I say Alabama. Alabama got potential. From what they're telling me. I like to go by what I'm taught, not strictly my feelings. You hear my feelings. I give you plenty of videos, but be looking for those opportunities. You want to start that restaurant, you want to open a fitness club or a healthy eatery, smoothie, acai, juicing, raw food, organic cafe. So many opportunities for you. But you do your market research. You see what's going on and be able to adapt to what's going next. It's a really nice building. Oh, this is Blue Dog. Blue Dog. I believe Blue Dog is a marketing company. But this design is what I'm talking about. Like, people take an older building, downtown building, and modernize it. Like, check out that fencing, fresh paint. Check out the tiles. Just nice, you know. But there's so many opportunities to become big. You know, stay hopeful during this reset. Get yourself in order. Come up with some cash flow plans. You know, there's so many ways to do your building blocks. Like, you have your job. There's so many opportunities to what they call side hustle, because sometimes there's a cap. There's no overtime, or that season of overtime is very scarce. You don't always get it, or you may need a part-time. But for all you college students looking to stack that money, because it's just like I said a few moments ago, people want to live. You work, you do adulting, but you want to live, you know, whether that be, I'm strictly fitness and health, you know. Of course, you have your belief system. I'm strictly fitness and health. Some people are hybrid. Some people fitness, health, but they want to socialize. Like I said, spots. So many spots are for the single, but married couples go out and vibe, you know. They want to have a good time. It's not always an in-the-house thing. It's not always about the business of work. I'm not married, never been married, but I try to be mindful of wisdom. Like, listen to people who have successful relationships, successful marriage. Especially, you know, I listen to people who got successful money, business, lifestyle experience. I just wanted to walk with you and talk with you, like, what it's all about. You know, what it's all about. People, this is the Grove. I took a lot of people up here at the Uber and Lyft. I don't know if they're a partner restaurant yet, but I took a lot of people up here. Drop them off, pick them up. But I was talking about the health, wellness, working, the business opportunities, the singles, and the married. Like I said, never been married. I can't tell you how to be married, but I'm just telling you what people do to socialize, you know, in a healthy way. Like, they might meet as friends. Friends can be out the house, you know. This place is safe. You always got to watch your surroundings, but it's safe. I'm at the intersection of 14th Avenue, which is still that downtown. There's a theater, all that I was under earlier, theater, local theater, where you see singing, you see plays, all of that. Check a lot of these theaters out, these theaters in Florida. When I walked Martin County about a month ago, I did the same thing. I showed you the theater there. I'll do a better job of showing you Fort Pierce. It was dark, I believe, when I was going to Fort Pierce walkthrough, or just talking to you in downtown Fort Pierce. Back there is the court. Like I said, 19th Judicial Circuit here in Florida. That 19th Circuit comprises of Indian River County, which is here, Vero Beach, Okeechobee County, where the Okeechobee Music Festival is, which is out to the west, St. Lucie County, where I'm from, which is south of here, and then Martin County, which is another county south. So we're the 19th Circuit. A lot of us grow up together playing ball together if we were athletes, football and wrestling and basketball and track. I play football, but that's how I've seen some of these places before. And I just feel like I'm touching turf when I come by. Vero Beach Athletic Club, never been here, but check them out. Check them out. Check out all the local businesses. Check them out, y'all. I know you're looking for something. If you're new to Vero, you're looking to check Vero out. You probably heard of Vero. Probably heard successful things. You might want to move here. You might want to part-time here. VB Custom Homes. What is this here? Cultural Council of Indian River County Arts and Cultural Information Center. Vero Prime. I heard of them before. It's good when you heard of them before. We got some awards on the wall. Vero Prime, steaks and pasta. But I need you guys to walk through. The Sean Ryan Pub. I've been invited there before. Like in the business, when I'm driving Uber and Lyft, sometimes there's service. They say, come by the Sean Ryan Pub. How there? Doing good. So if you're looking for a St. Patrick's Day place, whenever you catch this video, this year, next year, I know it's late spring right now, but you consider Sean Ryan. There's more in Vero. Markin Solder Interiors. It's an interior place here. Barbershop here, downtown Dapper. Want to walk this way as long as my camera hold up. I don't want to run out of space. I want to talk to you guys today. Whether it be a half hour, whatever I can get away with. Walk with you, talk with you through Vero Beach, through the downtown. It's a nice place, y'all. I got 2 public high schools. There's a charter school I know about. 2 public high schools. Got an attorney here. It's an affordable non-lawyer. He's a non-lawyer solution. Okay. Alright, okay. Just passing through. But I don't know every single step. But they got the Vero Beach High School. They got a lot of people with Super Bowl rings at the Vero Beach High School. I played against them. Some of these Vero Beach high schools. That's one school. You got Sebastian River High School. You got people from both of those schools. They were Miami Hurricanes. They played football there or something, came back, coached all that. The downtown spots. There's a Chicago pizzeria eatery. I haven't eaten there yet. Skeets Hideaway, but I've been noticing when I pass by. This street I'm showing you head is 20th Street. It got a bunch of names, so know that when you're over here, it's Hesperides when you're in Central Florida. A little section going toward Lake Wales. 20th Street, State Road 60, Hesperides, Vero Beach Avenue. It's got a lot of roads. Got a lot of road names. But I'm coming up on that court, and a lot of times how these local businesses thrive. So if you're thinking of putting that smoothie shop, that acai shop, that organic eatery, because you know a lot of people in that field, whether they be the deputy clerks or the admin in the clerk's office, whether it be the public defender, state attorney, whether it be lawyers with their own practice, whether it be court reporters, the police officers and the deputies. Some of them in a lane where I told you, back in 2008, 2009, now they do CrossFit. Now they do hard exercise work. They're trying to eat right. So be mindful if you want to build something, when you want to take that chance. Yes. Some other businesses in Vero, downtown Vero. But this is the court and the clerk of court of the 19th Circuit, Vero Beach, Indian River County. So if you guys looking for work, know that if you work in the legal field in any way as support staff, or if you are an attorney, know that we got that going on. There's a printing service here. Okay. A rescue for animals. A printing service. But just walking by. By here, got the flags flying. Got an attorney there. A couple of attorneys. That's what a lot of our downtown Florida places are like, inland or on the coast. Walking with you, talking with you. But really nice real estate back here. Some antique Florida. Real antique Florida. You see red bricks, you see all kind of stuff here. All these trees, just healthy, good clean air quality potential. That's the Indian River County Courthouse. Closed to the public right now. Didn't know that, but they are. Got the bailiffs inside. How's that? Yes, indeed. Walk and see what I can show you next. There's a sign of the city of Vero Beach coming up. A little Vero Beach history. There's a library there. I've been in that library when I first came back to the area. I didn't always have all the resources, y'all. You just out here job hunting or different work I was doing, researching, school admissions attempts I had, all lessons, all good experience. I've had some really good experiences, y'all. 33 years old. Know what it's like going that undergraduate college route, getting that bachelor. City of Vero Beach, time there. I don't know what this red building was, but it's for rent. It's a banquet/meeting room. Is or was. Local distributor here, JJ Taylor. So be mindful. We got jobs now and potential. Got potential. So, like I say, distribution opportunities. Like there's so much to come with roadie, for example. You got the nothing bunk cakes opportunity. The cities I see it in Florida are Jacksonville, Tampa, Fort Lauderdale. But look how many cities have them. I was passing through Winter Park. That was last week. I saw they had one, but they haven't posted their gigs yet. But be mindful. You can get an opportunity like roadie and just be on post. You can just be one of those Friday nights. You came home, showered up from work. You're just sitting there. But you got a goal. But you're sitting there, you might be socializing, you might be watching TV, some sports. You see these gigs come up, you can go get them. There's the Buggy Bunch. The Buggy Bunch does a really good thing. They got this discount card. You buy the membership, the card, and there's so many partner stores and restaurants where you're gonna get yourself some discounts. So I'm doubling back where I was. Now, permitting this camera hang up, I remember about 33 minutes last time. I want to show you some other parts, like the fish shack. Show you the fish shack. The other side, 14th Avenue, I believe that's Old Dixie. Comes right up. Yes. So you get to see the other side of this, where I was when I was telling you about that restaurant, the Grove Bar Restaurant. Thomas Kennedy Law Office, His and Hers Hairstyling, Embassy of Hope, His Kingdom on Earth, okay. Haggerty Family, LLC Management, and the Rio Coco Cafe. Don't that sound fancy? But that's exactly what we're talking about. You may have that coffee shop idea, that acai smoothie place idea. I'm gonna go this way because I want to show you a place that